Rush to be home for Christmas is about to begin, and travel experts predict this holiday season may see the number of travelers close to pre-pandemic records.
Yeah, and fortunately for us, you can fly to just about anywhere in the world through the Salisbury Regional Airport. Tony Rudy is the airport manager and joins us to talk about holiday travel and other exciting things happening at the airport. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Oh, my pleasure. Great to be here.
So, we've got the travel season. Are you seeing the holiday rush begin?
Not at the moment. Probably next week we will, when people gear up to either to go home or go out to visit friends and family. It's always a busy time of the year, as well as around Thanksgiving time as well.
Right.
Yeah. So even with the rush, and I got to admit, I flew out of there this last summer. When Caroline went flying out. And even with the holiday rush, you really don't have that much of a line at the airport.
It's not bad, really. No, it's a great place to fly out of. We do encourage people to get there early, especially if they're flying out early morning, because we have a couple of flights together. So they have to allow time to get through security screening, to get their bags checked. It's a pretty painless process, all in all.
And once you get through TSA at Salisbury, you don't have to go through TSA at any connecting airports, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, so that's
correct.
always a good thing. The airport received a certification recently that travelers might give travelers peace of mind, and it has to do with cleanliness. Tell us about that.
So it's a program, and I give thanks to my assistant manager, Chris Davidson, for heading this effort up. It's a program that the airport partnered with our cleaning staff, Central Services, to go through and get accredited. And really what it does is it kind of sets procedures and guidelines of how to clean your terminal, how to disinfect it, how to sanitize it, and keep up with that as the day goes on.
Let me ask you about masks. What's the status on wearing a mask?
So this comes down from the federal level. The TSA requires that anyone in airports and on aircraft wear a mask. That has been extended through till next year, so I don't think it's going to go away anytime soon, but that is a requirement.
So beyond the inbound and outbound flights, there's a lot of other stuff going on at the Salisbury Regional Airport. Exciting stuff, right?
Right now, nothing is under construction, but we're in the planning and design phase. So as you can imagine, there's a lot of behind-the-scenes work. We did actually just wrap up a taxiway construction project. Over the wintertime, we're going to be designing these projects and putting a lot of them out to bid in the springtime. And then a lot of construction activity you'll see starting next year.
Going on. So speaking of behind the scenes, I mean, you're the man who would know. What kind of economic impact does the airport have on the area?
It's huge, and I think most people don't realize that. I mean, just from our normal day-to-day activity, from the money that comes into the airport and the jobs that it supports, you have to figure those people, they live in the community, they live in the area, they're paying taxes, they're buying goods and services, so it's this kind of multiplier effect. And the state did a study on it a few years ago, which actually quantifies what that impact is in the state and what it is locally, and it's quite impressive. And with these projects, upcoming projects, it gets even better, because now we're pumping more money into the community. We're keeping we're supporting more jobs, more construction jobs. Right. We have to pay for the materials for that construction, and that just it's a multiplier effect throughout the community and the region.
Yeah, great things happening at the Salisbury Regional Airport. Tony Rudy is the airport manager. Thank you so much for coming in this afternoon.
Appreciate it.
Looking
Thanks for
forward
having me.
to the future.